Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my channel, TeaToasTnTaroT. We're starting the day with the Queen of Wands, and it's a snowy day today. Beautiful, fresh snow. Now, this is something to do with your intuition. Now, we're a couple of days into the new year, and you've celebrated the new year, brought the new year in, but your intuition is telling you something. Let's find out what that could be. Something's not right. Like a secret's being hidden from you, a secret's being kept from you, something's being kept from you, something. But see, your intuition's telling you, and it won't go away. It's like nagging at you, you know. Something to do with your heart now. Maybe you've got the intuition you're being cheated on. And maybe, you know, you've got seen in the new year, told everything's fine, you're trying to put it to the back of your mind, but you can't. Your intuition is telling you there's something wrong, a matter of the heart. There's somebody else involved somewhere. And it's just too strong to ignore. It's like it's right in front of you. But without the proof, what can you do? 3 involved again. 3. There's 3 people involved in your relationship. You know it. Your instinct's telling you. Your gut's telling you. You've probably asked your partner to clarify. They're denying it. But your intuition, your instinct is telling you. And you're trying to ignore it. You're trying to take their word for it. But this niggling feeling will not go away. That you've been cheated on or are being cheated on. I know it's not nice to start the new year off by saying, but you will find out. Maybe this is why your intuition's picking up. It's niggling at you. Maybe, you know, you're looking towards tarot readers, psychics, and somebody's told you. Maybe you've had a message from a past loved one, a grandparent, a parent, or a sibling. Maybe if they are past, you might have looked like them. That might have been a comment you've got all the time. If they're not past and it's a parent or grandparent or sibling who's telling you, you look alike. But the message is there. Probably find out for once and for all, and when you do find out, put an end to it. The swords. Let's see, it's sneaky. 3 of Pentacles. It's like sneaking behind your back. 2 people are aware, you're not. But when you are aware, you probably know, you know, you're going to leave and you're going to take everything with you. You know, the house, the treasures, the riches, the life you've built together, it's all gone. Which is, you know, a typical case scenario. They want the cake and eat it too, don't they? The Star. Yeah, you need to give yourself the love. Maybe it's due to a lack of self-confidence that you won't approach it with any, you know, authority kind of thing. You might be just, you know, just, are you cheating? Have you cheated on me? You know, just in a willy-nilly kind of way, but you haven't confronted it with any authority, even though it's niggling at you. And you know, just brushed off, oh, don't be daft, oh, don't be silly. You're not being silly. Trust your instincts and confront it with a bit more authority. You're probably just waiting to get a bit more proof so that you can, like I say, really charge in there and confront them with facts. So you need to, sorry, I've just tapped my microphone there, you know, really become strong in yourself so you can confront it and have the strength to move on from it also. There you go, temperance, patience. Like I said, it's your intuition. Gathering information. The information you've got probably isn't enough to, you know, go all the way with your allegations, accusations. And the, you know, the phrase, you test the patience of a saint, that might have been spoken. See these two cards that have just come out, the Star and Temperance, they're both pouring from jugs. Given more, you're probably, you know, given everything you've got to this relationship, marriage, partnership, and you're not getting it back in return because there's somewhere else, they're filling someone else's bowl, you know. Work on yourself, your own self-confidence, your own self-esteem, your own mental health. Get that strong, get the facts together, and make sure when you do confront them, again, like I say, you might have brought it up just willy-nilly-ish, just, you know, little intuition, just brought it up somewhere. It's not going away. It's always there in the background, always on your mind. You've got the instinct, you've got the feeling. You might have been given a little message, and you've got to, like I say, dip in the toe there. You've probably asked, you know, I'm saying this is for someone who's already asked a partner, have you cheated? Are you cheating? You've been brushed off, fobbed off. It's taking the patience of a saint. You know, you need to confront them with solid facts, solid evidence, and a solid mental health state to get through it. There you go. It's like a final decision. Now we've had the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands. So you're probably undecided. You probably, you know, you wake up some days, you want to confront them, but you've got to pull back, like the sword and the wand, from steel, hard facts, to wood, not so sure. So you keep coming and going between wanting to confront and pulling back because you know you need the facts first, or solid evidence before this ends. Knight of Pentacles, that could be somebody younger, could be the person who's going to let you know. They're going to bring you a piece of information or a piece of evidence or a video, and it's just what you need to, it's the facts that you need. Someone's going to bring them to you, a message, a video, maybe they've seen them out together. I could even go as far as you might have hired a private investigator and they've got the just the evidence you need. They're bringing it to you. That's your strength. Maybe the strength it's took to keep your mouth shut up until this point Or maybe you're about to open your mouth and let all the evidence spill out, roar it out like a lion, probably cause, fireworks, arguments. And I said there about the temperance, it's all in the background, all in the back of your mind. That could be like fireworks waiting to explode. That could be like there's a volcano going to go off when you see this evidence and confront them. So what I said about also your mental health, strong mental health, strong attitude, strong fortitude. You know what needs to be done. Make sure you do it. Don't be distracted. It could be like you need to force an admission, really get it out of them, force it out of them, force the truth out of them, even when they're being confronted with the truth. That's upside down. So, like I say, you're looking at all the evidence. You just need that one more piece. One more piece of the puzzle, one more piece of the jigsaw. And it'll all fall into place. It's like putting all your Skittles in a row kind of thing, you know what I mean? And you're just going to come and one little piece of proof, one thing. Like I say, there you go. It could cause major arguments, major fireworks, of course, understandably. We've gone from a 7 to a 5. So maybe you were holding on, and then it's all broke loose, gone haywire, mayhem, arguments, from being, like I said, quite not weak, but you might have just brought it up willy-nilly due to your intuition. Once you get that final piece of evidence, explosions, fireworks, arguments kick off, mayhem. So just going from that and holding on, waiting for that one piece of evidence. When the piece of evidence does come, mayhem, arguments, upset, fighting, upside down thing. I just need to give this deck a reshuffle, but there you see here, 7, 5. Now we're going to a 3. So after the initial uproar over it, obviously you're going to feel a bit down, but you need to stand strong, keep yourself firm, keep yourself grounded, keep your thoughts clear. You might need a bit of assistance. That might be, a friend, family member, someone to hold on to while you look to the future and move on to the future, someone to help you get over it. Don't mean another look, I mean a family member, a friend, a good friend, a sibling. They're going to be your, like your rock, your foundation, your stable support. King of Cups. Now there, you might be thinking to yourself, as a lot of people do, I'll never find anybody else. They might have knocked your confidence down to the point where you think, nobody else will ever have me. Put them thoughts to the back of your mind, because once you get away from this person, you'll feel like a whole new you. They've probably been keeping you down. They've probably been a bit slightly abusive, I'll say, just mentally, fly little digs, this, that and the other. Once you've got them out your way, once you've settled down, stay single for a while, get your confidence back, get your old self back, and you'll find yourself a nice King of Cups. And the thought that just come to my mind is, this person will be worth 2 of the person we're talking about. You know, that's saying when they say they're worth 10 of them. That's the situation. So you'll be the one who moves on great. Like I say, this, if when I say an affair, you know, cheating relationship, I'm not picking up on how long it's gone on for or anything, but your intuition knows. That's all I'm saying. So put it this way, what I'm getting at is the person who they're with now, that's a downgrade. They're probably only, you know, nothing to them apart from a bit of hey ho, where you're gonna shine with the next person you meet. Seeing the star there. This is gonna happen quite quickly now. And this is probably why you're seeing this reading. So that little bit of information you've been looking for, that message I said, someone's gonna bring you the evidence. It's gonna be within the next 8 days, I'd say. It's gonna come in within the next week. I'll just say within the next week, leave it there. 7 to 10 days. There you go. It's all coming to an end. So this reading, like I say, just a quick recap. Someone you're being cheated on. Your intuition's telling you. You might have approached a subject, but you're not a very mentally strong person, so you've said it quite willy-nilly. You're cheating on me, you know, just in passing. Oh, don't be daft. But your intuition's telling you the whole different story. You're going to be given a piece of evidence that will just, you know, prove it 100% within the next 7 to 10 days. And you're going to be mentally strong enough to put an end to it and move on. And when you do move on, even though you're not quite a confident person and you're in the mindset of nobody else will ever have me, that's probably because what your partner's been telling you. Don't believe it. Whoever they're with now is a downgrade. When you get rid of this person and move on, you're going to upgrade 2 times over. It's all coming to an end, like I say, within the next 7 to 10 days. And once it's all over, there's you, the High Priestess. And it seems like the reading there, it could be whatever you want it to be. But I'll say the tarot, so I'll say, you know, you've been consulting tarot readers and your intuition, and both together, the 2 pillars, you put it all together. Your intuition, tarot readers, it's give you the insight you needed, the knowledge that you needed. You're going to be given this piece of evidence. And you are like the High Priestess. Now, you might, after this, you might go on to become a tarot reader yourself or something, reading cards or giving spiritual advice or giving mental health, something like that. When you move on, move away. Like I say, just going back through the reading, what you're leaving behind is nothing compared to what your future holds. Keep bearing that in mind. Your future is bright, but you've got to get away from this person first. That's the 10 of Swords, so you probably feel stabbed in the back, obviously, when you find out the truth. But you're going to have the strength to walk straight away, so they're going to also feel stabbed in the back also. That's a 10, that's for both of you. They probably feel it because they never thought you'd leave. They never thought you'd have the courage to leave. You feeling it, obviously, you deserve to feel it. They don't. There you go. I said, you know, it's probably causing you a lot of mental anxiety, a lot of mental anguish. I just said that's a 10. That was a 10. That's a 9. They're gonna feel it worse. once it all comes out. So, you know, like karma. That's what I'm picking up through this reading. Whatever you're feeling now, they're going to feel it double when it all gets exposed. It's karma, karmic retribution, and we will be coming into the year of the fire horse. Once this is all dealt with, by February, by the time the year, the fire of the fire horse comes in, the year of the fire horse, you'll be galloping away with a rosy bright future. Yeah, you haven't been living your best life, you know. Your partner's been giving you breadcrumbs, could have been given more to the other person than to you. Six of Pentacles, that's more than halfway, so you're nearly there. Like I say, it's nearly all coming to an end. Justice is served, karmic retribution, karma. I know you might, like I keep saying, you might not feel mentally strong, but bear this in mind. By the time February the 17th comes around, you will feel like a whole new person. You've got 5-6 weeks. You're going to expose what's been going on. You're not going to go back into your shell. You're going to come out of it full of confidence, ready to move on. And like I say, when you do move on, I always say you should stay single for a while, but when you do move on, it's like a double upgrade. There you go, the Knight of Swords. Coming in, like I always say, try and stay single for a bit. Deal with what's gone on first. But it seems to me you're going to meet this new upgrade quite quickly afterwards. That's probably why I'm getting the message, the feeling, try and stay single for a bit. But then, you know, when love comes knocking, what can you do? And it's all, don't take that as a bad thing. It's all going to happen after this tower. Your life is going to change, but you've got to get rid of this person first. I'm going to leave this reading here on this tower. It might look bad to some, but it's actually not. This is the card where it's got to happen for your life to improve. You've got to throw these people, this person out of your life like the rubbish. It will cause a bit of an argument. I said that at the beginning of the reading, during the reading. It's going to cause mayhem. It's going to cause fireworks. But once these fireworks have settled, once the rubbish is being thrown out and everything calms down, your life is going to explode, basically. Whatever you've got planned, whatever your little intuition's telling you, by February the 17th, when the fire horse comes galloping in, you're going to be ready to take this year and fly with it, you know, really life-changing. So just keep bearing that in mind. You might feel quite weak now, emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually. You're going to be confronted with some evidence that's going to cause fireworks, but these fireworks and arguments and what's coming needs to happen so you can move on, so you can upgrade your relationships double fold, double the hunk, double the looks, double the love, double everything compared to what you've got now. And move on to a fresh, bright, strong future. It's like a whole new you. It's not just leaving the relationship in the past, it's leaving the old you in the past also. This fire horse, year of the fire horse, it's gonna like be a whole new personality, a whole new you. You know, when relationships end and you go and get your hair cut and you change your clothes and everything. This is your year, but this has got to happen first. So you just need to be mentally prepared. The crown, don't let your head fall off. It's like keep your head, you know, when everyone around you is losing theirs, keep your head. I know you're feeling quite weak. Just try and stay mentally strong and safe in the knowledge that what's going to happen needs to happen. And once it's happened, by February the 17th, you will be galloping, ablazing into a whole bright new future. You mark my words. And if you do see this reading and it does all come to pass, please let me know in the comments. I wish you all the best. Good luck and take care for the rest of 2026.